Hello, everybody. So I've obviously been dreaming of this, and before I begin, I am going to take a 0.5 selfie. So if you could all smile real quick, that would be amazing. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Thank you, guys. Okay. Before I was a student at the Graduate School of Management, I lacked the initiative to lead. During my undergrad years at UC Davis, I often felt super small. The school was so big, and despite being surrounded by people, I felt completely alone. By my junior year, that isolation caught up to me. I had stepped away from softball, lost my sense of community, ended a relationship, and was living by myself with no real support system. I lost my confidence and became a people pleaser, putting others before myself even when it hurt. And even when I needed help, I struggled to ask for it. What changed was finally reaching out. With the support of my mom and resources at UC Davis, I slowly began to rebuild. In my final year of undergrad, I made a decision to put myself out there every single day, even when it was uncomfortable and even when it felt like I was failing. Whether it was in the gym, at school, or posting on social media, things didn't always go the way I'd hoped. Videos flopped, progress felt slow, and yes, I embarrassed myself more than once. But that's the reality. You're going to fail over and over again. What matters is that you keep showing up anyway, because eventually those small, consistent efforts turn into something meaningful, and you realize that putting yourself out there, despite the fear, is what actually moves your life forward. When I started the MPAc program at the GSM, I made a promise to myself. I was going to show up fully. I was going to chase every opportunity, say yes to everything, and build the kind of community I had been craving. So I did. I applied to be an ambassador, became a TA, joined every intramural team I could, hosted a bracelet making event, put together self-care bags, and maybe most importantly, kept our iMessage group chats alive, reminding everyone to actually show up to the functions. And for the record, accountants do know how to have fun. We're doing the Trinity tonight. I'm so excited. But more than anything, every day I made a conscious choice about how I showed up. Not just with the fire outfit, but with energy, with openness, and with a smile. Because positivity is contagious. The way we show up doesn't just impact our own experience, it shapes the people around you. Now, was I always the most locked-in student? Probably not. I'll admit there might have been a little crafting during class, but in my defense, a lot of you are walking around with keychains and friendship bracelets to prove it. And to me, that mattered. Those small moments of connection, those tiny, tangible reminders that we showed up for each other are what made this place feel like more than just a program. What made my experience at the GSM was so special was this cohort. 50 people I got to see every single day. It honestly reminded me of elementary school. You know, when you see the same faces every day and somehow they just become your people. The only difference is, instead of sitting on rainbow rugs, we were sitting in really nice swivel chairs. And somewhere between group projects, late nights, and yes, bracelet making, we didn't just earn a degree, we built a community. And that's what makes this place so special. The beauty of the GSM is in its people, in the different backgrounds, perspectives, and personalities that somehow came together and just worked. Because when I look around today, I don't just see classmates. I see future leaders, people who will go on to run companies, shape industries, and make impacts that impact far more than just a bottom line. And yes, what we learned here today gives us opportunity. It gives us influence. It puts us in rooms where real decisions are made. But what matters most is what we choose to do with that. Because the world we're stepping into isn't perfect. It's full of challenges. Division, inequality, and people who sometimes forget the impact they have on others, which is exactly why it needs us. It needs leaders who lift others up, who see beyond the numbers and remember that people may forget your name, but never how you made them feel. So as we leave here today, carry that with you. Be present, be kind, lead with intention. Make your family proud, make your friends proud, but most importantly, make yourself proud. Because we are the future, and the way we choose to show up every single day is what will shape the world we leave behind. Thank you.